God. Ladies, is watching me hiccup an ick? I'm not up to date on my TikToks. All right, Kurtis.
I just put out some new merch. Check it out. It's awesome. It says, please
Kurtis,
be nice to me.
Breakdancing Dad.
It looks really cool. I love it. I'm
Fuck,
obsessed.
man.
And on top of the new designs, we've also got the silly tee, but now as a crew neck. So click the link
and then
in
the
the
Yes
description.
Theory video.
Grab some before it's gone. Okay, folks. This is an emergency video. I really was not planning on uploading again this month, but I had to. I'm working on a longer video right now, but I needed to take a break from it and talk about this because it is the funniest thing probably ever. So we've all heard the statistic that 50% of marriages end in divorce, right? Which unfortunately means the other 50% ends with someone dying. So I guess there's really no chill way to end a marriage. But as a child of divorce, this is a subject that hits close to home for me. Or I guess it hits close to two separate homes for me. And going through a divorce as a family is hard enough as it is. There can be a lot of resentment between family members for a variety of reasons. But hey, at least you never have to argue with your estranged father publicly over the internet, right? Well, that is the case for most people, but unfortunately for writer and comedian Maddie Hart, that is exactly what happened. So a little bit of backstory, Maddie made a TikTok with this opening line.
What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be funny.
Great topic of discussion, right? Trauma is traumatic inherently, but some of it can be hilarious also. For example, one time when I was a kid, my older sister held me down and sprayed Lysol on my open eczema wounds. Was that traumatic for me? A little bit. Was it hilarious? Not for me, but my sister was laughing while she was doing it, so I guess it was. Maddie's funny trauma is pretty unique, though.
My dad.
Damn, Kurtis got his ass beat by his sister. That's crazy.
Abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us and then pursued amateur breakdancing. And he got really good.
Okay, so right off the bat, wow, that's hilarious. I think that's just objectively funny. I think we can all agree on that. Like, abandoning your family to pursue breakdancing is crazy because, like, you could do both, right? You can easily do both. You can have a family and also breakdance in your spare time. I'm sure that's possible.
No. No. No, you can't. Children are too much fucking work, and they take away from my main passion, which is breakdancing, very well. According to her, by the way, she got owned. She got owned in the marketplace of ideas by openly admitting that her father is actually pretty good at breakdancing.
Like most people, before they have a kid, they're like, am I going to be a good parent? Is this like the right time to bring a child into this world? If you're a dad who's like, I just don't know if I'll have time for my breakdancing, don't have a kid, okay? Then again, you know, they always say starting a family, you know, being a parent is one of the most rewarding things you can do as a human being. But obviously...
Yeah. You know what the actual most rewarding thing is? Because that's one of the most rewarding. Maybe third most. Number one most rewarding thing you can do? Starting a breakdancing career, an amateur breakdancing career.
Those people have never tried spinning around on some cardboard in an alleyway. Back to the video, this breakdancing apparently wasn't just a hobby for the dad.
He like blew up. Like he became like a D-list celebrity status, like viral breakdancer. He became like the oldest actively competing breakdancer in the world. Then he got on Good Morning America and talk shows, and Washington Post wrote about him, and he went super viral, and he did all these interviews, and he danced with Paula Abdul. And here, I'll show you.
Let's see, take a look at this 60-year-old breakdancer. Yes, 60 years.
I mean, he's sick. Like, he actually is fucking sick. So at a certain point, you have to like recognize and be happy for him. You know what I mean?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
That's Ben Hart. He's competing at a breakdancing competition in Philadelphia, and he may not have won, but I tell you what, he is winning over a lot of people on the
Holy
internet.
shit.
Like, low key, if he sucked, I'd be like, eh. Like, not worth. You know what I mean? Like, if he sucked, I'd be like, not worth it. Should not have left your children. That's an L for you. But, like, because he's kind of good with it, he's kind of nice with it, let's recognize that. Okay, this is a truth-telling broadcast about TikTok tea. I am a TikTok journalist. And also emo. As you guys know, these are the two things. Hello, two things you must know about me. One, I am a journalist of TikTok tea. And two, I am emo. I'm also, I guess, following my dreams in that regard.
Dude.
Yeah, he went over a lot of.
I'll say it, dude. He is fucking up the dance floor, dude. I mean, he's fucking up fatherhood as well, but I gotta respect the moves, man. Also, I love in that YouTube video at the bottom left, it says breakdancing dad goes viral. Because, like, not really. The dad part of that implies a man, like, taking care of his children, you know? I would actually love a dance competition show about deadbeat dads. And they all fucking have dance-offs with each other, and they call it So You Think You Can Dad. Okay, let's keep watching the video.
This guy wouldn't pay my medical bills.
Yeah, I mean, tough to pay for your sick daughter's medical bills when you're already fucking sick, you know what I mean?
Worst part, damn it, he's good. How does he not be able to move his body like that?
I love that his daughter is like openly recognizing how good he is at breakdancing. Because he objectively is, even though he's also an objectively, he's like openly, objectively a piece of shit.
It could have been anything else, man. The fact that the dad chose breakdancing would send me over the edge. Like, honestly, I think a dad abandoning your family to, like, play professional Fortnite would be better than this. For some reason, though, the image of a breakdancing father is so funny to me, dude. Probably because dads are usually, like, dorky, right? They're not, like, fucking busting moves, right? I just can't get the image of a breakdancing father out of my head.
Dad, can you just please make me dinner? I'm starving. Just take care of me.
Okay, let's keep watching.
He may not have paid for some of my medical bills growing up, but he did give me this breakdancing merchandise. So that's
Sick.
him. He's on his head. Benihana is his b-boy name. You know, I'll get
Wait.
texts like this.
That's insane. So this piece of shit didn't pay her medical bills, but then simultaneously it was like, oh, but like, it seems you're a fan of my fucking breakdancing. Here's a t-shirt. That's insane.
Happy birthday, question mark.
Yo.
And then like links to his breakdancing videos.
Jesus. What a piece of shit, dude. Happy birthday with a question mark is crazy rude. Happy birthday? I don't know. I mean, on second thought, can you blame him for being a little lost? He's been spinning on his fucking head for years. I feel like that's definitely got to give you some brain damage. He probably doesn't even know what year it is. And also, dude, it's so wild to send links of your breakdancing to the kid that you abandoned for breakdancing, dude. Like, why the fuck would she want to watch that, you know? Like, does he think his daughter wanted him to do this? Like,
For the record, before you guys start talking about how he like actually paid for her medical bills or whatever the fuck, yo, that shit doesn't even matter, okay? That part is really, really fucked up, but it's still like, you know, it's not, I would say it's not even as fucked up as like just not being in her life. You know what I mean?
abandon her for breakdancing?
Sweetie, I'm finally doing it. Doing what? I'm gonna pursue a career in breakdancing. But unfortunately, that means I have to leave you forever. What? Dad, no, you can't go. I need you. Mom needs you. I'm sorry, honey. You'll understand one day, but I must go. Dad, no, don't go. Please, Dad, no.
So just like her breakdancing dad, this video went viral. Oh, yeah. It got like 6 million views, and all the comments are saying how crazy this whole situation is. And with videos like this, it usually ends here. We all laugh, we talk about how crazy it is, we make our jokes, and then we move on. But not this time. Benihana, the breakdancing dad, was apparently receiving a bunch of hate comments from people who saw that video. So he decided to make a response video to his daughter's video and post it on Twitter. And I gotta say, right off the bat, before he says anything.
Oh, he's so sick. With the Bitcoin shirt, remember? I didn't even touch this because I was like too busy doing other shit. But I do remember the Bitcoin shirt, and I remember the Bitcoin flag in the background when he's breakdancing, and the flag says Bitcoin or Bitcoin.
I already have one pretty large criticism, and that is his button-up, all-over print Bitcoin shirt. Where the fuck do you even acquire one of those, dude? Where do you buy that? Did he pick that up at Dan Flash's?
They have this one shirt that costs $1,000 because the pattern's so wild.
And upon further research, I found out that Benihana, he represents Bitcoin in breakdancing competitions, dude. I don't even know if it's official either. I think he's just a ride or die.
No, bro, he's getting fucking paid by big Bitcoin. He's in the... Hold up, is the same girl that went viral for going on a date with like a traditional dude? Or he wasn't woke or something? I don't know. Damn, Mr. Marcellus, you fucking follow this drama way better than I do. I'm out here talking like I'm a fucking TikTok ethical journalist, you know what I mean? I'm fucking not.
Bitcoin fan, dude. And now that I think about it, it does make sense that the breakdancing dad would be a crypto bro. Because just like him, cryptocurrency doesn't pay your medical bills. But right away, he's got some objections to some of the claims that were made against him by his daughter.
And frankly, I was pretty shocked.
Owning my estranged daughter in the marketplace of ideas. It's like, I love that we jumped from one guy to the future of that same guy. You know what I mean? It's great. He's like, here's the facts and logic as to why I wasn't in your life.
Chagrined by what I heard, to say the least. However, I do need to correct a few statements in the video.
I also don't really know why he's talking like a cartoon villain.
First, I can see that as a 5-year-old, Maddie would see her dad as having abandoned the family. One day I was living there, the next day...
He's like, the fuck did you know, dumbass? You were a dumb 5-year-old baby, you stupid baby. Of course, with your fucking baby brain, you thought I abandoned you, dummy.
I wasn't. And that will look like abandonment to a child. But married couples do get divorced about half the time in America. And I...
Damn. He fucking owned Maddie, dude. I'm so on his side. I can't get over how hard I am on his side, dude. It's like... It's so sick. He's like, yeah, look at the data. I've got empirical evidence to suggest that over 50% of marriages end up in divorce.
I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois.
Okay.
In LaGrange, Illinois. He's so sick. He's awesome. He's so dope.
So I made the same point at the beginning of this video.
He's literally out here like El Video, sweetie. Yeah, no, he's just like, I'm telling you, dude, this is literally basic. We're watching 2 Destiny videos back to back today. It's kind of fucked up.
A lot of marriages end in divorce, and it can be a confusing thing for children. I'll agree with that. But like, your kids wouldn't say you abandoned your family if you didn't abandon your family, dude. Why would you lie about that? Like, if your parents went through a divorce and you still have a good relationship with your dad, you know, he's actively trying to be in your life and always reaching out to you and stuff, then you would never use the word abandon. You would just use the word divorce. That must have been tough, dude. That divorce especially must have been really tricky. I can only imagine what it was like getting divorced by a fucking breakdancer.
Hey, sorry I have to do this, but my lawyers say it's a formality. I know, just give me the papers. Papers? What the fuck is happening? You just got served. Okay, that's not what they meant. You have to serve me papers. Why do you keep saying paper? Cryptocurrency is the future.
He then goes on to say that Maddie was actually lying.
Okay, Kurtis. Okay, Kurtis gonna cook him with these fucking bits. Sometimes they're like good, other times maybe not so much. These have been valid as fuck.
About the financial situation, and he
usually it's good though. It's always good.
Says he was actually paying like a bunch of money in child support.
Now, about not paying medical bills. That's just not correct. Maddie's mom, my ex-wife, got $2 million at the get-go. Plus, I was paying her $18,000 per month in child support and alimony.
And if that's true, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. I guess breakdancing really pays the bills.
Bro, this seems so much like Legion. You do understand he made the video after everyone started asking about it on his workplace and daughter refused to clear allegations? I don't understand that. I still think it's dope. I don't think you understand. I'm on the side of debate, Lord Dad, okay? I don't think you get it. I didn't even need to know anything about I didn't even need to know anything about the daughter or the dad. I saw that 65-year-old man spin on top of his head, and immediately I was like, yo, this dude is fucking awesome. And then I saw him in the Bitcoin shirt, and I was like, oh my God, he is literally the best. But anyway, the thing I was gonna say is like he's very Legion style almost, in the way that he's acting like you know, breakdancing salary is giving him 18 grand a month in alimony.
In all, I paid out about $5 million to my ex-wife.
And then the dad drops another bomb on us, dude. He says that he didn't abandon the family for breakdancing.
I did not abandon the family for breakdancing.
Apparently he just had a regular job and just accidentally started breakdancing.
I have a career. I'm in the advertising business. That's how I was able to afford to pay Maddie's mom $5 million. I took up breakdancing entirely by accident in 2012.
Nobody accidentally starts breakdancing, dude. Like when I think of accident, I think of like, you know, you're clumsy, you knock stuff over, you fall over or something like that, right? Like did he just like trip on something and then immediately like start doing the worm? Oh my God, I'm sorry. This is so...
Wait, what the fuck? Advertising? Why? He's... What? Okay, that part actually shocked me to my core. He does not look like he would be an advertising executive. Am I crazy? Like, he looks like he'd be a small business owner and, like, maybe does, like, advertising for random fucking, like, random conservative businesses or some shit.
Embarrassing. I'm not trying to do this at all. So after this video came out, Maddie made a response to it, pretty much disputing everything he said.
I know my dad.
I'm only saying this because, like, he's advertising for Bitcoin and doing a phenomenally shitty job with it. He literally has a Bitcoin flag that says Bitsoyin on the fucking flag. I feel like that's not a good guy. That's not a good advertiser.
Dad posted like a 10-minute video or whatever being like, you know, my daughter's lying. We have a great relationship. I have a great relationship with all my kids. That's just objectively not true. Like, guys, we're all freaking out about this in my family group chat right now. We're being like, he's so unhinged and delusional.
And the contradictions continue.
We don't know if he actually believes his own narrative or if he's lying on purpose, but he's just like a weird guy. Yeah, he said he lived down the street from us.
And I was just
Benihana is not the sushi restaurant, sir. Benihana is actually the restaurant that brought down Jordan Belfort, owned by Steve Aoki's father. And it is not a sushi restaurant at all. It's actually a restaurant with an open-top grill where they make those volcano onions. It's a hibachi. Yeah. It's pretty fucking fire. It's hibachi? What do you mean? Wait, I don't understand. What did I say something wrong? No, Hitachi makes the vibrators. No, Benihana. I mean, I guess they do sell sushi too. They sell it as like a sushi and Japanese steakhouse, but it's actually just a Japanese steakhouse. Anyway, Benny fucking Hanna. Famously. All right, let's continue.
living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois.
That's not true. Or like if he did, it was only for a few months maybe. But actually for most of my childhood, he lived in Florida with his new wife. Like basically like he left us, immediately married another woman. We didn't hear from him for years.
I saw the kids all the time.
He truly had no hand in raising us at all. We don't speak with any sort of regularity. He doesn't know when my birthday is.
I saw the kids all the time.
But I do know that several times I've asked him for financial help with medical expenses, like especially like in college, and he wouldn't help me.
Now, about not paying medical bills, that's just not correct.
That's what I was referring to in my video when I was like, he wouldn't pay some of my medical bills.
I don't know what to believe. I don't know the truth. I am at liberty to believe her, the person who went through this, because I'm not going to trust a guy wearing a Bitcoin shirt. And also the top response to
Wait, there's like chatters in here that are defending the dad though. Did this become like another gender war situation? Oh my God. Everything on TikTok turns into gender war. Like, which one is, do we have any proof? That came with the receipts on the next video? Oh, is that why? Elon replied to him, I'm defending the dad because his moves are sick. I mean, that does make sense. I'll be honest, like, but that's not even something that she doesn't agree to. She does agree. Defending the dad is incredibly sus. Hello, unless you don't fucking appreciate breakdancing, in which case it is an underappreciated form of art, and the dad is objectively sick at it. So, sorry. Sus to not defend him.
To Benihana's video is "You are awesome."
The dad is literally one of the most decorated conservative advertisers in American politics. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die. That's why he didn't read as like a real ad exec, because he's a fucking conservative ad exec. Dude, I swear to God, conservatism just... Like, look, as a salesperson, I work with a lot of advertisement executives, okay? A lot. I met a lot of them. They all have the same liberal veneer, okay? I'm not, like, basing this off of fucking Don Draper. So many, like, Ogilvy, OMD, so many of these fucking ad agencies, like, they all have a very similar look to them, right? And it does not look like Don Draper at all. As a matter of fact, it looks like someone who would love to have sex with Don Draper, but not like Don Draper. So, in general, like, paint me a picture. I don't know. Fucking go to a West Hollywood bar and you will meet like 11 of them. Go to the West Hollywood Equinox. But ultimately, like, that guy, like, no ad agency executive looks like they have Vaseline draped all over their fucking camera lens, is what I'm trying to say. He has a crazy resume. He writes speeches for Reagan and H.W. Bush. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Okay, maybe she's better off that he wasn't in her life, low key. Oh my God, I'm learning so much. Oh, this is so sick. Oh my God. Oh my God. The divorced breakdancing dad is legendary National Review editor, Dartmouth English professor, Dartmouth Review founder, Jeffrey Hart's son. Oh. Wait, Dartmouth? Is he fucking tight with Dinesh D'Souza then? You called it. You said he looks like a conservative ad executive. Clocked it. Was it the skull shape? He just doesn't like, he doesn't look like a normal ad executive. He just straight up is a, this makes sense. This makes a lot more sense. He once said something so racist, a guy bit him. I want to know how this guy got rich, and I found an article from 1984 about how he wrote something so racist, in a Dartmouth student newspaper that a guy came up and bit him. Yo, I'm genuinely curious. How can you possibly think that sitting on your ass and streaming is worse than a hardworking, hard labor? First of all, you're British. That's it, actually. There's no reason to ever make an argument beyond that. I'm also curious as to how nonstop... Oh, fuck you! You got me with the fucking British, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is why streaming is a much more difficult job than any other job out there on the planet, which was, of course, my take, and it's objectively correct. Like, there are little, like, child slaves mining fucking cobalt right now, and guess what, dude? This is harder than that, as a matter of fact. Because I get debated like this sometimes, and they cook me. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Ben Hart and I went to Dartmouth together. His father, Jeff. Oh my God. This story is a blooming onion. Oh my God. Oh my God. You don't want to miss a single second of this, okay? At the top of the hour, however, you will miss 3 whole consecutive seconds of this, or not seconds, minutes of this. By subscribing for $5 or for free, you can avoid missing any moment of it. Here's the 3-minute break now. Who's Dinesh D'Souza? I don't know the lore. Dinesh D'Souza is the OG political prisoner that Bardock Hussein, no bummer, threw in prison. That's right. 34 MKD50. Thank you for the 50 big ones. This is like, dude, a lot of good stories are coming out of TikTok lately. What the fuck? God damn it. You guys sent me all this fucking lore and I refused to read it. And now I'm beginning to feel like I fucked up. So TikToker who says she felt feminism leave her body on a day when the guy paid has a deadbeat dad who quit his job to become a breakdancer, but he also is a crazy crypto Elon Trump stan and founded the Dartmouth Review, and his college buddies was Dinesh D'Souza and Laura Ingram. I should have read this more. I should have read into this more. Why is Hasan still in emo clothes? How did I miss something? No, man, I'm not wearing... Can I just say something? I'm not wearing emo clothes right now. These are my normal clothes. I've worn this fucking hoodie like 1,000 times. This is the worst part about going emo one time. You start looking at all of the things that you own differently. Like straight up, people think I'm like still in my emo phase, still doing my emo shit, when in fact I am not. I'm out of the emo phase, you know? It's not a phase. It's not a phase. It's my whole life. Fuck. It's the neck tats. Oh, not only emo people have neck tats.
From none other than Elon Musk.
I have to pee.
Automatic L. If I posted anything and Elon Musk responded to it agreeing with me, oh my god, that's how you know you're on the wrong side of history, dude. It's also really funny for famously deadbeat dad Elon Musk, whose own daughter changed her last name so she would never be associated with him, is applauding another deadbeat dad. And on top of that, most of the people like hyping this dude up are dudes who have been in similar situations. This guy Douglas Carr said, "I've been trashed on social by my daughter. You've set an example I will strive to follow in the future." Praying emoji. Dude, in the future? So you know your daughter is gonna do it again? Hey, here's how to stop that. I think the best way to ensure your daughter won't badmouth you on social media is to be a better father. But no, this guy's gonna do just exactly what Benihana did instead. If my daughter ever trashes me on social media again, I will simply spin on my head. But guys, I'm sorry I did this, but I didn't even show you the end of Benihana's response. 20 seconds after he says he didn't abandon his family in the name of breakdancing.
I did not abandon the family for breakdancing.
20 seconds after saying that, he does this.
Now, some of you might be wondering, can he still breakdance at age 66? Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'll give it a try.
Okay, Maddie, let's see how the old man does. The main point is that it's never too late to start breakdancing.
Oh, dude, the Bitcoin flag in the back is taking me out, dude. What are you doing, bro?
No, I did not miss his moves. I've actually seen. That's the only part of the story that I knew about. I saw the fucking. I saw him breakdancing. That's why I told you guys. Remember, he has a fucking Bitcoin flag. Bro, I love that you turn emo right when you're being dragged for complaining about how hard streaming is. I'm not even complaining about how hard streaming is. Streaming is awesome. Streaming is awesome unless you got a dumb bitch in your ear telling you how fucking sick everything is. Okay, so is this not the same girl? Mr. Marcellus with
I
the
went on a
fucking
date
facts. Oh my God, this looks like the same girl.
this week, and I
Girl goes on a date with a masculine man and it erases all of her woke programming.
felt the feminism leaving my body. Guys, I went on a date this week and I felt the feminism leaving my body. I live on the east side of LA, and if you don't know what that means, it's sort of like the artsier part of LA, you know? It's people say it's like Brooklyn and New York. Like, so I go on dates with a lot of men and women who, you know, live over here. There's always a negotiation about who pays, and that's great. I like to pay for people, all that. But what I will say is that I sort of fell into going on a date with the most guy's guy I've ever been on a date with. And he's from West, you know, Santa Monica. He's a bro, right? A guy's guy is usually not my type. Like, I cannot remember the last time that I went on a date with like a straight bro, you know what I'm saying? But it befell me. It befell me in an organic fashion. So I'm on this date with this guy, and the thing about a guy's guy is he's putting his card down. He's paying for everything. And I really it sort of activated something feral in me, I'm not gonna lie. We went to like another bar, and he was gonna go to the bathroom, so I was getting prepared to pay for our drinks because he's been paying all night. Of course I'm gonna pay for the next round, but as he's going to leave for the bathroom, he turns to me and he hands me his credit card, and he goes, "Here's my card, get us whatever." It might be time for me to get away from all these, you know, liberal snowflakes on the east side. Guys,
I think this is a bit. Why would people take this seriously? Oh my God. I'm hiccuping. Maybe he was 6'4". Oh God. Ladies, is watching me hiccup an ick? I'm not up to date on my TikToks. I'm trying to spread democracy, maybe a little bit later, Carter.
In the back is taking me out, dude. What are you doing, bro?
So there's really no excuse for anyone not to be breakdancing.
All your daughter wanted you to do was step up and be a good father. But all you did was step up to the streets. If I ever saw a video of my dad breakdancing in a Bitcoin shirt, I wouldn't.
What do you mean? You'd be like, I'm sorry for having literally low vibrational vibes as a baby. You spotted that a mile away and you fucking abandoned me. And my also low frequency vibrational shitty baby brothers and sisters. And you fucking left us for good to pursue your own dreams, your own destiny, to become the coolest person you could be. Like, I think a lot of kids need to start apologizing for having zero swag and being zero content and also having shitty vibes overall. Okay? You dookie in your diapers, shitty vibes. Don't do that. I don't want that. Okay? If I have an adult living with me and they shit in their diapers, like, I'm gonna be like, why are you wearing a diaper? You're an adult. And two, how have you not figured this out yet? That's right. Babies and super old people shitting in their diapers, bad vibes, abandon them. Does that make sense? True, I'm calling my estranged dad immediately to apologize. Yeah, babies should get a real job, like streaming, which no, they shouldn't, because streaming is very hard and not for babies.
Would never recover. I would need the help of every therapist in the world, I think. How do you just go on living a normal life after seeing that, dude? Also to be like, I never abandoned you for breakdancing. Now check this out. He then finishes his video by reading some funny comments that he saw on his daughter's TikTok.
My mom abandoned me as a kid to join a Renaissance fair across the country.
Oh wait, no, never mind, sorry. He actually ends it with a separate clip of him breakdancing.
Dude, he just
And,
keeps getting cooler because he has another. We found out that he doesn't have one Bitcoin shirt, but 2 Bitcoin shirts, which is
of him
excellent.
breakdancing.
Like, he has multiple Bitcoin shirts. He is so sick. God, I love him.
And like several people have pointed out already, going on Twitter to defend yourself, saying you're not a deadbeat dad, while encouraging your Twitto, fuck. Getting your Twitto friends? Oh my god. But going on Twitter to say you aren't a deadbeat dad to convince your fucking Twitter crypto bros to go and dunk on your daughter, that's probably the most deadbeat thing a dad could do. I'm not a deadbeat dad, my daughter's lying for attention. Absolutely wild series of events, dude. And I'm not gonna sit here and claim to know the inner.
I do love the ultimate deadbeat dad responded to him and was like, yeah, you're not a deadbeat dad, actually. Takes one to fucking know one, I guess.
Workings and details of a family that I do not know personally, but I just had to talk about this because I think that a dad bailing on their family for breakdancing is objectively hilarious. I think there is a bright side to this though. Some dads leave and you never get the real reason for why they left. But in this case, at least there's
streaming in a fake shiesty, streaming in a Dolce & Gabbana Razor collaboration shiesty that they sent me. Some of the more trials and tribulations. I know you're just memeing, but streaming is unironically one of the hardest things I've ever tried to do, and most people will never know. Yeah, I mean, but when you do make it, it's fucking pretty sick. So obviously, I objectively wouldn't trade it for anything else. Oh, maybe one day. If I get fucking... Honestly, I probably would quit streaming if if all of the problems that I speak of, if they ended. You know what I mean? Like if we had like full-blown luxury communism or some shit and no more war. Yeah, so to my haters, listen to me. If you truly want me to stop, if you truly wish that I would stop being a scourge on the internet, you know what to do. You'd become a gaming Andy with an average of 3K viewers? Nah. Because I do objectively, there are certain games I love playing, like when the vibes are good and everybody's like in the chat and enjoying it and people are like enthusiastic about participating. But many games I really, really enjoy, and that's why I play offline. That's all it would take. You don't really have love for the game. $25 million bag right now. Would you stop streaming? Fuck no. Dude, this is so funny. People have brought this up to me before. Like, I would have had the opportunity to basically functionally do that if I went to, like, Kick or any number of different platforms. You know what I mean? Literally, that's basically it. No, there is no amount of money that would stop me. It's not, because it's not for the money. If it was simply for the money, I'm inclined not to be on the deadbeat dad's side simply because all the worst people are defending him.
There's closure, right? At least there's finality. At least you know why your dad left, and it's breakdancing. You never have to lie awake at night wondering why your dad left. You just have to lie awake at night wondering where your dad got that shirt. Where the fuck did he buy that? I think the only way to settle this whole ordeal is with a dance-off. If the daughter wins, Benihana has to burn that shirt. And if the dad wins, he has to burn that shirt. And no matter what the outcome, that has to go.
Okay, so
Kurtis is just being a hater, honestly, because that shirt is fucking fire. It's fire
stuff
flames.
happened. I thought that was the end of the breakdancing dad saga, but
I guess not. So first off, Benny Hanna quote tweeted Elon's response from before. Wow, Elon just commented on my post. Love you, Elon. Thank you for saving free speech and civil.
I just got Hardlock and like a Dragon Infinite Wealth chapter in 12. I see no other solution than starting over. I had 70 hours. You're delusional. There's so many fucking auto saves and so many solid saves. That's crazy. You didn't save one time in that time frame. That's insane. I'm currently stuck on Dondoko Island. Well, not stuck. I've personally decided to be stuck there because it's so captivating. I don't know how to describe it. Dondoko Island is an island minigame basically that all of a sudden changes the dynamic of the entire game. There's no more turn-based combat. To be honest, this is the perfect time for Hasan to buy a really expensive button-up. Every day is a good day to buy an expensive button-up. Dondoko is Yakuza Animal Crossing. Wait, that's it? That's what Animal Crossing is about? Yeah, but it's cool and not gay because it's a Yakuza doing it. Yeah, catching bugs and like building an island. That's kind of sick.
Civilization. I don't think he did either of those things. Thank you for saving free speech. I love free speech, except when my fucking daughter does it. Also, Benny Hanna posted another video to his Twitter. It's a half-hour-long response to his daughter's
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Response to his response to her original video. And he goes on to say that it's impossible for him to be a bad father because he has a bunch of home videos of him hanging out with his daughter.
Okay, so let's roll tape to see what childhood was actually like for my kids.
He then goes on to just post a bunch of childhood home videos.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
In this video, he denounces the people who are harassing his daughter. He tells them to stop, which is good.
I don't want anyone attacking or bullying Maddie.
And then he says that he suggested to fly out to LA to visit his daughter so they could collab.
I also suggested to her that after my response video, I could fly out to Los Angeles. We could then do a collaboration video.
Bro, this is so funny. Dude, oh my God. I love Debate Lord so much in situations like this from afar. He said he wanted to collab with his daughter. That's awesome. A collaboration video.
Sitting down together and hash out these issues. People would love that.
Oh my God, he wants to do a debate. He wants to do an IRL debate. Lex Fridman, get on this shit, dog. What are you doing? Doing lame-ass debate content between, like, about Israel-Palestine when you should be doing this you should be setting this up as a debate.
That I said.
But, like, my man, how do you not see that suggesting a collab before suggesting just a regular private conversation with your daughter to go through the problems you guys are clearly having within your relationship? How do you not see that that is a red flag in itself and pretty telling about your character? I really want to fix this relationship, but only if Elon Musk can see. And the rest of the video, he pulls up like a bunch of receipts and he scrolls to show all.
I love that he's got the old man like large font
the text
too
between them and stuff. And he claims that he's been helping her out financially, even like up until recently during the writer's strike that just took place.
So I agreed to pay her $250 per week, still going on.
And you know what? He almost had me for a second. He almost had me on his side for a second. But then out of nowhere, he kind of went into this weird rant about how men shouldn't get married.
And when you think about it, it really makes no financial sense anymore for males to get married.
And then he says that his daughters were brainwashed by their mother, and that's why they feel that way towards him. There can't be any other reason. Girls can't form opinions and thoughts of their own. Women are evil.
Yes, Maddie was brainwashed against her dad by her mom for 19 years. That's true. In a divorce situation, the mother is the one.
I feel like this is, at this point, Elon is just cranking to this video. This is such a classic divorced dad video that, like, this is the most divorced dad out there. Shouts out. Like, Elon Musk is probably watching this like, he's so right.
one who really ends up raising the kids. It's then the dad's job to provide the money. Meanwhile, the mom, the ex-wife, is with the kids almost the entire time, dumping all over the dad.
And if you think that was bad, just wait.
But now there's this other element. The kids are also being brainwashed into leftist woke insanity by the schools, starting in kindergarten, all the way through college and grad school. Girls in school are taught to hate men, to see themselves as victims of the so-called patriarchy. And they're taught that there are many genders. And why not consider changing your gender? The schools should be teaching reading, writing, math, science, and marketable skills.
They are. They absolutely are. How fucking Twitter-pilled do you have to be to genuinely think that kids have, like, gender homework? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I've got woke math later. I forgot to do my estrogen homework. Fuck are you talking about, dude? This guy's so lost. To unironically be like, from a young age, girls are forced to believe in the so-called patriarchy. And literally right before saying that, he was complaining about how in divorces, it's usually the mothers who get full custody and the fathers are the ones stuck just paying for stuff. And it's like, dude, why do you think it works that way, dude? Why do you think it's been that way forever? Drum roll, please. The patriarchy, you dumbass. It's right, like he's so close to getting it, dude. This is like that Eric Andre meme. So then, in his video responding to his daughter about him being a weirdo, he goes on to complain about gender ideology and how the woke virus is infecting the school system.
There is almost nothing of value being taught in the schools. It's all political indoctrination into woke ideology.
Yeah, man. You aren't weird at all. But it gets even worse.
Don't send your kids to college or even to school at all. The schools are pure poison. Homeschool your kids instead. Then instead of wasting $350,000 sending your...
Dude, I get why he's like a conservative talking point machine, because he quite literally is. He is a conservative talking point machine. He wrote the talking points.
Kids to Harvard or some elite college. Just have your kids learn a marketable skill for free or almost free online.
That is such dog shit advice. They don't teach you anything of value in school, so just homeschool your kids, where you can teach them how to breakdance all day long. That is such a bad... Don't homeschool your kids, okay? Stop it. You know what happens when you homeschool someone? That shirt happens. If you show up to a public school wearing a button-up Bitcoin shirt, dude, you are getting bullied so hard, and that shirt's going to be in the garbage by lunchtime. So I think the public school system is good for at least one thing. And after he posted this video, Candace Owens quote tweeted it and said, "I honestly hope the relationship gets amended, but this happening publicly will foster a much-needed societal discussion about divorce, male treatment, and woke society. The lefty daughter was brainwashed against her dad, that he privately asked her to take down the video and she refused despite using his real name and therefore causing real-world harm to him with her lies is reason enough for him to publicly respond." And then his good buddy Elon responded to this video too and said, "Most people don't realize how much the woke virus is poisoning the minds of their kids. Better to take them out of school than allow Soviet-level indoctrination to take place." Dude. Reading this shit is making my head spin. And not the breakdancing way, dude. God, everyone's such a fucking dork, man. And fucking Benihana quote tweeted it and said, "Thank you, Elon. I love you." And then again, thank you most of all for saving free speech and defending civilization. I said I love you, dude. I bet he never forgets Elon's birthday. But as insane as that video was, I gotta give him a few points because he didn't end this video with just a fucking random clip of him breakdancing. Just kidding. So in conclusion, I hope, in my opinion, anything that he said throughout his videos that could have been used to show that he was a good person kind of went out the door after going into that weird misogynistic, transphobic, stupid fucking rant for no reason. So Benihana, how about you stop the break dancing, you take a break from dancing, remove Elon's dick and balls and butthole out of your mouth, and then maybe you'll be able to communicate better.
And that's really all I have to say.
So I don't know how to end the video now. All right, that's it. I want to just goof around, sort of silly style on this because I thought it was really funny. Don't send the daughter or the dad any hate or weird comments. I never want that to happen, so just fucking don't do that, please. That is not cool. That's not very b-boy to do that. All right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little silly video, press a like button because believe it or not, 1 like equals 1 spin I will do on my head. Oh yeah, leave a comment. Let me know if you want more silly, quick little videos like this, because this was goofy. This was fun. Press the subscribe button if you haven't already. Come on, do it. And as soon as you press the subscribe button, you become a valued citizen of Kurtis Town.
Bro, what do you want from me, man? Brother, please react to the Turkish man's message from Erdogan. Kardeşim, can you please react to the Turkish man's message to Erdogan on Middle East YouTube channel? It is vital you address the video, brother. Brother, please react to the Turkish man's message to video on the Middle East Eye YouTube channel. Can you please pass this video on Hasan immediately, as it is imperative for him? It is vital? Like, what do you think me reacting to this is going to do? Yeah, it's a Palestinian in Jerusalem saying, you know, where's the fucking real red line? You have no real red line. You just all talk, no show, which is something I've been saying for literally months from the beginning. If I was able to change the Turkish government, or if I could urge the Turkish government to actually take action against Israel, well, the 700 times that I talked about Turkey's direct involvement in Israel and how all of the statements that they express, all the statements that Erdogan expresses are fucking bullshit, that would have changed the dynamic.